welcome back to my channel. I am the Brown Canvas, and if you have been here before, welcome back. And if this is your very first time, hey, how you doing? Make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I wanted to do a, I guess, springtime look today, something that was just vibrant and fun. It is dark and gloomy outside. We have this entire coronavirus thing going on, and you know, time to just kind of drabby. The entire globe seems to be like in suffrage mode right now. So I know that it's spring. I just kind of wanted to have fun, and I usually do not wear colors on my eyelids. I'm more of like a neutral girl, or no eyeshadows at all. So this is me stepping out of my comfort zone just for a bit, but let me know what you all think of this look. I definitely enjoyed making it. And also leave some suggestions down below for me on what other looks you guys would like to see from me. But yeah, that will be it for now. I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves, staying indoors, only going out if you need to, keeping yourselves clean, washing your hands diligently. And yeah, that's it. Take care. Be safe out there, guys. And I'll see you all. All right, y'all, so first things first, I like to go in and moisturize my face, and I start off by using the Thayer's facial mist, and then I go in with the Estee Lauder Day Wear moisturizer and apply that all over my face and specifically underneath my eye areas, as I do get very, very dry. I'm just going to pat that in with my ring finger. And then I'm going to go in with the Becca primer, mattifying primer, and I'm going to apply that to my brow area specifically. And this just really helps to absorb any oil, and as you can see on top of that, I'm just putting some translucent powder. Now to start shaping my brows out, I'm using the LA Girl Brow Bestie pencil, and the color is dark brown. And then once I've done that, I like to go in with a shade that's a little bit darker, and this is just a generic dark brown pencil, and I am just defining that shape just a little bit more. And then I'm going to go in with this dark brown brow pomade by LA Girl as well, and I'm going to fill in the brow area. And this just really helps to give it a very nice and softened look, so it's not too harsh looking. And now for the fun stuff. This is definitely an optional step, but I'm taking the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I'm just going to sculpt out my brow area. And I usually like to do this just on the bottom, but definitely if you are wanting to get a lot more definition, you can do it on the top as well. And I'm applying that to my brow bone and bringing it down to my lid, just to create a very nice and even canvas for the eyeshadows to go on top of. Okay, so as a primer for my eyeshadows, I'm taking this Color Tattoo eyeshadow base, and the brand is Maybelline, I believe. And then to set what I just put on my eyelids, I'm using just a black opal translucent powder, and I'm just gently patting that in with the shader brush that you guys see. And now I'm going in with this dark brown color. It's from the Santee palette, and as you can see, I'm just using this to warm up the brow bone area. And next I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics palette, and the color that I'm using is Emoji, and I'm using a 217 brush, and I'm going to go right into my crease area. So you just want to get right into, I call it the cup of the crease, and just work that color into the crease area. Okay, so the next color that I'm using is also from that same palette, and it is called Kyoto. And I'm using a tapered brush, and I'm just using it on the very outer portion of my eyelid, and then I'm slowly just packing it and then working it into my outer crease. And of course you want to blend, blend, blend for your life. I'm going back in with the Maybelline eyeshadow base, so you guys can see. Okay, so the inner portion of the lid, I'm patting on the color Trendsetter, and it's also part of the BH Cosmetics palette that I mentioned earlier. And I'll leave the information of all of the products that I'm using down below. So I'm just using a very dense brush just to pack that color on. And then I'm just going back in with that 217 brush right into the cup again of my crease area and just adding a little bit more color and a little bit more definition. And then I'm just adding just a tan color to my brow bone. It's just a matte tan color. Okay, so this is a bronzing product from, I think it's Anastasia Beverly Hills. Look at me, I'm singing. I don't know what I was singing, y'all. Okay, so the next product that I'm using is by Revolution. It's a concealer, and I like to use this method. I know it probably looks crazy. Y'all are like, what the hell? But this definitely helps my foundation to go on so nicely. Like, it just helps to create a nice canvas for me to lay my foundation onto. And I guess it's just very much similar to underpainting, that method. So I don't do this every day, but it's one of my favorite foundation techniques to use. Look crazy, right? It's gonna come out good, y'all, trust me. All right, so I'm taking this not concealer, foundation from Revolution as well, and I'm using my Real Techniques foundation brush, and I'm just slowly buffing that into the skin. Look at that. Love it. So I'm just slowly working that product into the skin, and it's like just melting into my skin, you guys. Melting. I'm just taking a smaller blending brush just to get underneath the eye area, and I'm doing that very gently, you guys. I'm just smoking out my lower lid with that same purple Kyoto from the BH Cosmetics palette. Okay, and then I'm doing a little bit of concealer. This is the same concealer that I used earlier. And to contour, I'm using the William Tuttle cream foundation. Now this stuff, you guys, oh, it is so good. If you can ever get your hands on it, please do. The shade ranges are fantastic. And I love to use this to contour with, and as you can see, I'm just using a contour brush just to blend that upwards into my skin, warming up the perimeter of my face. And then I'm just taking a dampened beauty blender and I am working that concealer into my skin. And as you can see, I'm going back in with the Real Techniques foundation brush just to blend those products together. And then I'm going in with the Black Opal Soft Velvet Finishing Powder, and I'm patting that onto my face just to set the foundation and the concealer and the contour that I just did. Alright, and now for a little bit of baking. And I just picked this up, this loose powder, but I actually really like it. It is by Hard Candy, and I'm using this to do a little bit of baking, as you guys can see. And it's not bad, especially for the price range. And I'm just blending that out with a big old fluffy brush. I probably let this sit for about 5 minutes or so, if even. And then I'm just going in with a smaller brush to get underneath my eyes. And then the blush that I'm using is from Nika K. I'll list the name of it down below. And for my lips, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills. The color is Rust for my lip liner. And then to fill in my lips, I'm using lip paint and a lip gloss, and I will leave the product names down below for you guys as well. And there you have it. This is the finished look. It's very springtime-ish, I think. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, guys.